OnlyFans models, X to Live models. Ask yourself, a country that has on the back of their dollar bills, "In God We Trust," and the main religion in this country is Christianity, right? And I'm not getting into religion. I'm not even being religious. So if you're religious, pipe down. This is not for you. What I'm getting at is, you presented us these Bibles. You presented us to church. How do you allow OnlyFans and X to Live and porn sites to even exist? Who is the hypocrite? It's a free country. It is a free country. It's not free because you made it free. It's free because the gods dwell among the land. And you don't rule over us. Neither do you reign over us. It doesn't matter how much fake food and poison you present to us to try to kill us. You can't kill us, and you won't kill us off. We will be the last. The first will be the last, and the last will be the first. You're the first now. We're the last. So, now that I got that out of the way, Westernization is a cult. It's a society within itself. The president, of course, being what the prime minister would be to the UK. The president gets seated by the elites. And of course, you know, the bloodlines. And I'm not trying to get off a topic. What I'm getting at is this, right? Every pimp and prostitute that you arrested and you charged and imprisoned them, for every one of them that you arrested and charged and made do time, whether it was federal or state, you should be executed. You should be executed. OnlyFans is prostitution. Feet Finder. You have all these prostitution websites that all it takes is for you to sign up, and boom, you start making money. Excuse me. Right then and there. See, the trick and the tactic is, it's a tactic. Whenever America allows, or the elites allow, websites like this to exist, it has a purpose behind it. And the purpose is, they don't want us to unionize. They don't want us to unionize. They're trying to delete the family network. They don't want the family to exist anymore. They want to rule and reign over every household. So part of that tactic is OnlyFans, Feet Finder, X Live. You allow these websites to exist that keep division and confusion. A husband would be confused while his wife is on X Live getting money, or OnlyFans with nude pictures, getting money, making videos, getting money. That would confuse him. I'm your husband. Why are you entertaining other men and getting money from them? I bust my ass at work. On the other hand, a wife would be confused while her husband is on Feet Finder, on OnlyFans, on X Live, entertaining other women, right? I'm confused. I'm your wife, right? That's what she'll say. She'll be confusion. All of this is to keep division with confusion spells and create chaos. Trust me, They're profiting from this because it's their websites. Don't be fooled. The elites profit from confusion and destruction and division. That's what they do. And this is just another tactic so that we will not unionize or be in godly unions with each other. When you prostitute your body, you're in low vibrational energy. When you pimp women on OnlyFans, or you put women on Xhamster Live and Feet Finder, you're in a low vibrational energy because your body was created by the Creator to not be for sale. Whether you're black, Asian, whether you're Spanish, whether you're white, it does not matter. Indian, it doesn't matter. Your body is to not be for sale. Paper money. Paper money was created by the elites as currency. What does currency mean? The current form of money used by a country. You don't use that to sell your body. Your body is made from earth. Your physical frame was made from earth. You were made in the beautiful image of God. Goddesses, gods. Talking to my black family right now. And everybody else who's involved. The world will never be a better place because the world is a cult. It's a society. It's programmed to be destroyed. It's doomed. America is headed to be completely doomed. If it continues, it was the crack era first, but now it's just prostitution, wide open prostitution. Wives selling their bodies, husbands even making videos with their side lovers, all for profit and gain, monetary gain. And in the midst of it all, you're being an agent of chaos. And an agent of chaos, we know, is one of the lowest forms of low vibration energy, if not the lowest. Come on, man, cut it out, bro. We know prostitution is one of the oldest forms of crime amongst earth. We know this. But do you know how low vibrational you would have to be to let the whole world set their eyes upon the frame, your body, and then you sell it for tokens? Now, yes, there are mothers who have children to feed. I don't judge because I'm not a mother. I'm not going to tell a mother how to feed her children if I'm not in a position to help that mother. I can help you by telling you that you are a goddess. You are a goddess. You were made for a god to rule and unionize and conjoin elements together so that you all can reign in your universal powers. This is real information. This ain't TV. That's not some cartoon. That's real. You as a goddess were made to unionize with a god, to conjoin your elements together so that you can reign and walk in your universal powers and be great amongst earth and take rule on earth. To be great, so that you can display the other gods and goddesses how to walk walk amongst earth. You were made to be a good steward, an example to the people. That's what you were made to do. You have powers that are non-existent to others. Just because you were raised in an environment, just because you were raised a certain way and raised by certain people who manipulated you into believing certain things, who talked down on you, who didn't, they failed to educate you on what's really important in life or how to walk upright as a god or a goddess, is no excuse, because you're capable of doing so. If you weren't capable of doing so, you would never be made to be a goddess. That's all I could tell you. Like, I'm learning certain things now because I had to unlearn certain behaviors. You weren't made to be a trick god, to buy women, to intertwine with multiple women for money, for the sake of money, for the sake of releasing pressure, to feel a high or to get a fix. Not through sex with strangers. You don't even know if the woman that you're laying with is low vibrational. You could be in the highest vibrations. You could be vibrating higher than her, and you bring yourself down lower and lower and lower every time you trick. And I'm not going to say because it's wrong. I'm just going to say because it's not godly. Right or wrong is by human law. By God law, it's against nature. They are in the process of they're in the process of elimination, for one. Process of elimination. How are they doing that? These people are advertising depopulation to the masses. People dying from the food. They're creating illnesses and placing them in the foods. Right? What do you need to live? Food. What have they poisoned? The vegetation, the water, even the animals. For the sake of what? Reigning and ruling, which what you were put here to do. That's what you were put here to do. They are depopulating the earth for the purpose of becoming what you were born to already be. They had to become that. They had to become that. You were born to be that. That was your assignment when you first came into the earth and took your first breath. They've been programming us from birth. Why? Because the moment we entered this earth, we were made to what? Reign and rule. They don't want you to know that. They're letting you trick. They're letting you pimp and prostitute women, specifically goddesses. Why? Look at them in the music videos, video vixens, porn stars. Is that all we good for? Everybody likes sex. Everybody loves sex. Everybody's seen porn before. But is that all we're good for? As a goddess or a god, is that all you want to be known for? A nigga that was good at long stroking women in pornos, or a woman that was good at giving head and had some good booty in pornos? Is that all you want attached to your name when you leave this earth? If you participated in this, all, I mean, we've all done things against nature, unknowingly and knowingly. We don't have to stay in that position forever. It's time that we understand who we are now, and it is very, very critical. These people are depopulating the earth. They have no universal right, not human right, because human rights do not pertain to us. Godly rights do. The laws of nature that are unwritten. Excuse me. That's what pertains to us. That's what we go by. Their concepts of what reality should be, reality does not relate to us. Reality is an illusion. Stop thinking about reality. Stop thinking about reality. It's only spirit and truth that matter together. That's the only two things on this earth that matter, is spirit and truth. Spiritually, we're low vibrational as a whole. The truth is, we're selling ourselves short. You know, they make music to promote this OnlyFans feet finder stuff, man. They make music, they make commercials promoting this kind of stuff. When we were growing up, we didn't see these kind of commercials. The worst commercial or the worst advertisement we probably saw was the Newport advertisement in all the hoods, where the man and the lady, the couple, the black couple, were smoking cigarettes, or appeared to be smoking cigarettes, because Newports, you know, they wanted to keep them heavily profitable in the black community. And what's the most popular cigarette in the black community? The godly round. Newports. Now, you don't see those advertisements as much. Neither do you see us there. Gentrification. Question. Are people who you want nothing to do with, right? That you hate so much and try to control them. Why do you want to live in their neighborhoods when you had those nice houses across town, when you had those nice mansions, gated communities? Why? What's so good about the hood? A place where beer bottles, needles, and crack pipes, rose stems, and condoms are spread all over the ground, beer cans, black and mild tips and cigarette butts everywhere. What's so good about it? What you want to stay here for? It's dirty, right? Them the same neighborhoods you used to creep in before you go to work to buy your drugs from too, right? Right. See how that works? They don't hate you because you're black. All right? It has nothing to do with your skin color. They hate you because you were born to reign and rule, and you are peculiar gods. You're peculiar from the people. They like to say you're a peculiar people. No, you're peculiar from the people. The people live by human rights. Human rights should not coexist with us. Period. They shouldn't. The only reason we practice human rights is because we were put on earth to practice humanity. We practice humanity. Humanity is not nature to us. We practice it because we are gods that were put here to reign and rule. That's our first nature. So we practice humanity. We practice, and we have to recite and learn their laws because they don't naturally pertain to us. They don't naturally pertain to us. Why would you obey a law that says prostitution is illegal and pandering is illegal, but you create websites where you know this kind of activity goes on, and people are paying top dollar to see women play with dildos, naked, commit sexual acts, period. Sometimes with other men. I thought that was illegal. Yet you got brothers, gods, that are locked up doing decades behind pandering. You have goddesses locked up decades for prostitution. But you let OnlyFans feet finder and ex-hamster live exist. Speak with a forky tongue. And it shows in your actions. It shows in your laws. You only put those laws in place to try to attempt to rule over what you can never reign over or rule over. Ever. I don't care how much poison you put in food. I don't care how many deadly tactics that you try to force upon us to depopulate us from the universe. How can you try to depopulate the gods that are connected solely with the Creator, or supposed to be solely connected to the Creator that created the earth you're trying to rule in, and you're trying to get rid of his people, his beings? Are you crazy? They're trying to do away with God. They're trying to do away with God. That's why they're allowing what they're allowing. Look at the music. God's killing gods. Trick off with some hoes. That's what they're saying in the music, right? Am I lying? Trick off with some hoes. I spin a band on it. I'll throw some bands on it. Bro, come on, bro. Every Friday and Saturday night, I guarantee you, in the city near you, on this side of the planet, strip clubs and clubs are full of low vibrational beings who care nothing about vibrating at a higher frequency or tapping into their godhoods. Gucci down, jewelry on, flies car in the parking lot, ounces of weed, trap stars. The girls rocking $1,000 weaves, $200 nails, just like the song said. See how they can program you to go for that? Dope boys, robbers, scammers, regular old hood niggas, all in one building, chasing the same thing. The DJ chanting, trying to raise the frequencies. Now the crowd chants as the DJ chants. Now they chant together. Now everybody's feeling good on that liquor, on that oil, as they say, on that weed, or that lace blunt, on them pills. Whatever vice suits you. And if you're looking for it, it's amongst these low vibrational beings. And the ultimate goal, trying to have sex tonight. For most of those low vibrational beings who participate and engage with that type of lifestyle, the nightlife, trying to have sex tonight. I want something fine. You're not looking at the vibrations. You're not checking for the vibes. You're just looking at, damn, she fine. I'ma hit that. Then I'ma tell all the homies. Spread around the hood. Damn, you know, he slept with so-and-so. He F so-and-so. Now the whole hood know it. And you used to rub a day in your life. Now that fine girl you just slept with from the club, or you effed her from the club, she's sick. Excuse me. She's sick. Now you got burned. Does that stop you? No. Nah. The night has just begun. The weekend just begun. Now it's Saturday night. I want something else. Girl burnt you. Now you keep you keep it going. You meet a new strange woman. You break her off, and now she get burnt. And the pattern continues. The cycle continues. We got to do better as beings, as godly beings. We have to do better. We have to stop. We have to cease from, first of all, participating in human behaviors or accepting human behaviors. We are gods. We are goddesses. We will reign and we shall reign and we will win. Okay? But you have to understand, we have to stop prostituting and tricking with each other. That's what we weren't put here to do. Paper money does not pertain to us. We rule the land. The land was given to us to rule. We were here before the people who try to rule over us and create laws for us and conduct us ever existed. You have to understand that. That is why they are so hard on us. That is why they try their best to delete us, depopulate us, kill us, and abuse us. Because they hate who we are, not as a color, but as godly beings that they can never be and will never be, because that's not how it was made for it to be. Accept who you are. You finished? Y'all had a lot? Y'all had a lot?
Yeah. Plus, the dock was dirty, so that cleaned it up. We had a lot of jacks. We had you know the people that trying to, you know, in the dock, they have a computer.
Yeah.
And they're shipping all the labels.
Yeah.
They're slow as fuck. They're slow. We're waiting for them. And then Ryan was like, fuck it.
Yeah.
I'm going in. So he went and helped them. We only got like 3 computers, so.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We don't have that many computers.
Yeah.
So we can't all help. We don't have a login. I don't have a login, so I can't help. Ryan helped them. Ryan helped them. I don't want to get stuck here. I'll go to McDonald's. Give me that $5 meal deal. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Get the $5 meal deal. I always get that shit. Every time. All right, bro.
Have a good one.
I'll see you on Monday.
Okay.
You think it's a hurricane Monday?
I'm not sure. It might be.
I hope not, because I want to do overtime Monday.
Yeah. I've already tried to see.
All right, you too. All right, man.
All right. It's my coworker. Back to what I was saying. We lost structure when we lost the family element. Family is not a traditional thing. When we unionize and combine our powers together, they know how effective we could be in the universe. That's why they stopped it. We had the press fathers who worked to pay child support all the time, drained from bills, and mothers who get assistance, child support, and some of them get all the above and still work. The daddy gets behind on child support. He's a broke ass nigga. Mama has no mercy. And the elites get all the praise and glory behind that. You're not even knowing that it's a corrupt tactic to destroy and further depopulate us. Black on black crime. They gladly put it in the news because it sells. They sell news stories. They make newspapers. They make wills of justices because they profit from them. And you better believe there might be one or two white faces involved, but no more than that. No more than that. You might see a drug bust for crystal meth every now and then, but you better make sure for every one of those, it's going to be 20 drug busts for black people. And they're going to keep pushing them stories. They're going to announce it 20 times a day and put it on the news website. Yeah. Fentanyl ring busted. Cocaine ring busted. Where are these drugs coming from? The elites put them here. They destroyed us. They attempted to destroy us because that's a spell. I'm not going to cast that kind of spell on my godly beings because we're still here and we're still breathing and we're still alive and we will win and defeat them. Okay? First of all, they attempted to destroy us. Welfare. First, the Tuskegee experiment. Welfare. Crack. AIDS. Before crack. Heroin. Then crack. Then AIDS. Then gang banging. Now it's just drill music. Before drill music, it was the pill era, where black people heavily started taking ecstasy and opiates. Now it's the drill music era, and all those tactics combined, some of everything combined, and a big pot of gumbo. And we just sit back and watch it and complain about it. We reign and rule this. We're going to conquer these people. Wake up. Stop westernizing your children. Stop westernizing your household. Stop participating in these pagan traditions. Corrupt people don't love us. You'll kick a brother. You'll kick a God when he's down and can't fulfill your Christmas wishes, your Thanksgiving wishes, birthdays, and all this stuff. Man, you know how much money or how much access to resources we can have if we actually spent our wealth on something else, on greater than birthdays, Valentine's Day, Father's Day, Mother's Day, all these holidays. It's a money scheme. If we actually use the money that they invented for us to spend for their purposes against what they intended us to spend it on, Not to mention all that combined with bills and feeding a household. If we actually spent the money that they made with the pure intent of doing the opposite of what they intended us to do with it, we'll be so much further ahead. In fact, we would have already went to war with them. They colonized is the word they use. They raid countries. They raided countries. And they still raid countries. Rape the people, rape the woman, kill the men, and take rule over the lands that they raid to add injury to insult. And we know this goes on and we do nothing about it because it happened here. It happened right here. Western civilization. That's a cult. That's an occultic era. Occultic civilization. It's not no Western. People, we have to wake up eventually and pay attention to what's going on amongst us. This is not a game. These people are put here to kill us. We don't have time to be prostitutes and tricks because that's what humans are. And we are godly beings. We uphold the rules of nature, the laws of nature. We hold them up on pinnacles, high pinnacles, because we're a people of civilization and higher standards. We're beings of higher standards. Excuse me. We degrade ourselves by even referring to ourselves as males and females and people. Not no people. You degrade yourself when you call yourself a human. You practice humanity. You weren't born into it. You were born to practice it as a god because you live amongst humans. Bruh, these people are corrupt. They want to kill us. If you knew how valuable your souls were, how precious your souls are. It's just certain things your spirit wouldn't agree with. It's just certain things spiritually you know that you can't involve yourself with that. Because you reign in your godly nature. You can reign in your neighborhood all day long. You can reign in the projects all day long, but when you reign on earth, you different. We have to cease from these three-dimensional mindsets and these occultic behaviors that we were programmed to practice, programmed to bring it to our households, programmed to financially support. Occultic practices we have to turn away from, do away from. This world is evil. They got y'all focused on the Olympics and Kamala Harris. If only you knew what they had planned behind this Olympics and Kamala Harris. It shouldn't be a godly being, God or goddess, at a voting poll. We vote for the Creator. The Creator that created us to rule and reign amongst earth. That's who we vote for. That's who the president is. As a matter of fact, we're the president, and he is the elite. He's the supreme power. He's the Most High. We were just presented on earth to be a reflection of him, to reign and rule and prosper. Don't ever think less of yourself than that. This is real. It's not just words coming out of my mouth. I'm not going on nobody's page and copying their archives or their lectures, because there are many that teach. There are many that preach. But there are not many that would die for this information, to stand on this. I'm fine with not having 100 million people follow me. I'm fine with not having 10 million people on my lives. This information isn't even for everybody anyway. If y'all only knew that godly beings were. Not supposed to be suppressed under their possession. Possession is a spell. Imprisonment is a spell. Break free from it, bro. Being hoodwinked is a spell. Let's stop casting these spells upon ourselves and surviving within these spells, surviving under these spells, and just break free from them so that we can rule and prosper as the gods and goddesses we were called and born to be. They can't manipulate us. We allow ourselves to be manipulated. They can't destroy us. We allow ourselves to be destroyed. Stop allowing ourselves to be under the spell so that we can be completely free. Man, buddy, they'll take your life if you say your life is not your own. When we leave this life, because we don't use that D word, when we leave this life, we transcend from this planet into the next realm. We're not even in poverty, a people of poverty. We're godly beings. We are rich in nature. We allow ourselves to be trapped in poverty. See how powerful that is? We allow it because we won't break free from being under the spell. Prostitution and tricking is getting out of hand. And it's deeper than what you think it is. I don't care how many rubbers you use. I don't care if you just want to get, ease yourself or relieve yourself. We all do. Some danger, I'm telling you. Some beings out here that are three-dimensional, and they have demons attached to them because they have intertwined with demons. You don't want that energy. Protect your souls, embrace yourselves, your spirits, embrace your godliness. Walk in it uprightly. That's how you live righteous. When you're upright with nature. Let's stop battling each other. We only battle with each other because we're scared to go to war with ourselves, so that we can rule in our powers. We can rule as gods. We battle and wrestle with that every day. So it's easy to kill a brother. It's easy to take a sister out. Because we're scared to battle ourselves. You're your worst enemy. I found that out. And it wasn't long ago. You're your worst enemy. Because when you tap into your godliness and you want your godliness to rule and you want to break from this three-dimensional mindset, it's war. And you're going to feel it. But you keep fighting and you don't lay down. And you don't get on your knees for nothing. You fight the good fight. And you'll win. Don't allow yourselves to lose. You're greater than what they programmed you to be, and you always will be.